Hello, guys. Welcome in to Prayed Up and Positive, Ready, Set, God. The time is now 4:40 a.m. and it is May the 23rd, 2026. We made it to another day. I pray and hope that you guys thank the Lord for that. I certainly thank Him for making it to another day. I hope this episode finds you well. Um, I love you guys, and I'm so grateful as always for your support. We're going to title this one today, Genesis chapter 17, from Abram to Abraham. And I'm going to go ahead and give you those key verses. If you have a notepad and a pen, you might want to write them down. If you have a Bible or tablet or cell phone with the Bible app on it, you may want to read along. All right, we have Genesis chapter 17, verses 1, Genesis chapter 17, verses 4 through 5, Genesis chapter 17, verse 7. Genesis chapter 17, verse 11, and Genesis chapter 17, verse 19, okay? And you can write that down for a little Bible study later to go through or go back over after we finish reading and hearing the word. All right, Genesis chapter 17. When Abram was 99 years old, the Lord appeared to him and said, I am El Shaddai, God Almighty. Serve me faithfully and live a blameless life. I will make a covenant with you, by which I will guarantee to give you countless descendants. At this, Abram fell face down on the ground. Then God said to him, This is my covenant with you. I will make you the father of a multitude of nations. What's more, I am changing your name. It will no longer be Abram. Instead, you will be called Abraham, for you will be the father of many nations. I will make you extremely fruitful. Your descendants will become many nations, and kings will be among them. I will confirm my covenant with you and your descendants after you from generation to generation. This is the everlasting covenant. I will always be your God and the God of your descendants after you, and I will give the entire land of Canaan, where you now live as a foreigner, to you and your descendants. It will be their possession forever, and I will be their God. The mark of the covenant. Then God said to Abram, Your responsibility is to obey the terms of the covenant. You and all your descendants have this continued responsibility. This is the covenant that you and your descendants must keep. Each male among you must be circumcised. You must cut off the flesh of your foreskin as a sign of the covenant between me and you, from generation to generation. Every male child must be circumcised on the 8th day after his birth. This applies not only to members of your family, but also to the servants born in your household and the foreign born servants whom you have purchased. All must be circumcised. Your bodies will bear the mark of my everlasting covenant. Any male who fails to be circumcised will be cut off from the covenant family for breaking the covenant. Sarah is named Sarah. We're still in Genesis chapter 17, by the way. Excuse me. Then God said to Abraham regarding Sarai, your wife, her name will no longer be Sarai. From now on, her name will be Sarah, and I will bless her and give you a son from her. Yes, I will bless her richly, and she will become the mother of many nations. Kings of nations will be among her descendants. Then Abraham bowed down to the ground, but he laughed to himself in disbelief. How could I become a father at the age of 100? He thought. And how can Sarah have a baby when she is 90 years old? So Abraham said to God, May Israel live under your special blessing. But God replied, No, Sarah, your wife, will give birth to a son for you. You will name him Isaac, and I will confirm my covenant with him and his descendants as an everlasting covenant. As for Ishmael, I will bless him also, just as you have asked. I will make him extremely fruitful and multiply his descendants. He will become the father of 12 princes, and I will make him a great nation. But my covenant will be confirmed with Isaac, who will be born to you and Sarah about this time next year. When God had finished speaking, he left Abraham. On that very day, Abraham took his son Ishmael and every male in his household, including those born there and those he had bought. Then he circumcised them, cutting off their foreskins, just as God had told him. Abraham was 99 years old when he was circumcised, and Ishmael his son was 13. Both Abraham and his son Ishmael were circumcised on that same day, along with all the other men and boys of the household, whether they were born there or bought as servants. All were circumcised with him. All right, blessings for the listening and reading of this word. As always, I love you guys. And again, as I say in every episode, that background music, if you can hear it clearly, I know sometimes you can't, and I do apologize. I don't want to turn it up too loud to have it overpower talking over me. I don't want to be muffled where you can't understand the reading of the word. But that background music comes from my son, John Lodestone, and you can find him on all streaming platforms. You can also find me on Apple Podcasts, Audible, iHeartRadio, YouTube, also on Facebook as well. And I also have an email if you guys would like to reach out to me, PrayedUp&Positive@yahoo.com. You can reach out to me at any time with topics, things that we can talk about. If you have any questions or constructive criticism, whether it's negative or positive, I don't take bad to um, anything that can help me. So, anything that you may have to say, you can most definitely email it to me and I will promptly respond. I really will. I have some doctor visits coming up this week, and I pray, but I know that my God is healing my body. Continue to pray my healing, my total healing. And I'll keep you guys in my prayers as well. And I will have a great report to tell you guys when I am home from my doctor's appointments. And I cannot wait to start that live chat so we can interact with each other because I'm a people person and I absolutely love to talk and I love making and meeting new friends. Okay? All righty. So I'm going to conclude with that one. I'll say good morning, not good night, because it is now 4:48 a.m. on May the 23rd, 2026. All right, your girl, Lady Bretta, is signing out. Thank you for tuning in to Prayed Up and Positive, Ready, Set, God on a Mission. And it actually was established January the 27th, 2026. Let me see. I was still in the hospital during that time, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Well, I am on to the next episode. I will talk to you guys then. Love you. Have a blessed day. And if you stay ready, you never have to get ready. Always remember that. Love you.